What is hidden behind the mysterious structures of antiquity? Megaliths, mysterious structures made of huge stone blocks, those who surprise on my own scale, and with mysterious purpose, where they came from. And what role did it play in the life of ancient people? In this video, I will tell about the most famous megaliths, menhiras, dolmenars, and kamliohas, and reveal their mystical secrets. In the south of England and Salisbury plains, the legendary Stonehenge rises of the most mysterious megalithic structures in the world, built about 1,000 years ago. Till our era, this circle of huge stone shite up to 6 m and weight up to 50 t still doesn't reveal his secrets, what it was created for. 1. It is believed that this is an ancient temple for worshipping the sun. Others assure that the Stonehenge was used as an observatory or place conducting rituals of druids. There is even a theory about its extraterrestrial origin. Sama construction consists of 30 huge stones and triliths, arc of 3 stones surrounded by smaller blocks. Material of these megaliths, source and stone rare. For this area near Stonehenge, Woodhenge, and other archaeological sites located, his wooden collection and Kurgan Silbury Hill, one of the biggest Europe, all of them together, create a unique complex which attracts the attention of tourists and researchers. 1896, Stonehenge является by Object World Heritage, UNESCO, and receives more than 1,000 visitors every year. Reach this mysterious place easy only, 0240 by bus from London, and you can see this miracle with your own eyes. Want to reveal the secrets of the ancient world? Stonehenge, I am waiting for you. High in the sky, 70 kilometers from Lopas, are the mysterious ruins of a pump. One of the most mysterious places on land. These megalithic blocks are affected by their sizes. Each weighs more than 100 t and reaches 8 m in length. Granite blocks, thorny desert, plateau create sensation that when something incredible happened here, archaeologists still debate how and why were these built structure, and even when exactly it happened. One count that the Puma Point was created about 2,000 years ago, and others based on research into the starry sky. It is claimed that this ruin could be up to 17,000 years old. But the main thing is that it hurts. This same technique construction, perfectly flat blocks with straight corners and funnel holes, raise question. Show ancient people could create like that, using primitive tools. Some believe that it was made with the help of technology, which we are not yet consider possible, even using extraterrestrial technologies present. How these massive blocks moved in height 3,600 meters without forests and complex mechanisms. Maybe it was anti-gravity or mysterious mechanisms about which we can only guess. Tianaco is located near Puma Point, ancient city center of great civilization, where we can still see the gate of the sun with, in the image of God. The creator of the tree. Local residents claim that these megaliths were not built by people or God for one night after big floods. So few were these mysterious builders. Maybe these were visitors, answers hidden for multi-century inheritance. Time sex woman, this architectural wonder. Peru, located just 2 kilometers from downtown Cusco. Complex, despite the semi-destroyed condition, hits with his blow-it, consists of 3 rows of zigzag-shaped walls, whose length reaches from 200 to 400 meters a height, up to 8 mm. But the main thing is the huge andesite rocks, of which the walls are composed. They all guess each other with incredible precision. Do not put even a blade between them. Scholars still debate, how were the walls of Sax and human built? Because I'm not possessed modern technologies for processing and moving such massive stones. Some researchers speculate what this complex was built long before the appearance coins and used for this lost knowledge and technologies of antiquity. More mystery of sex, its purpose. Version of fortress raises doubts because the structure is not protected from one side. Maybe it was a temple complex, a residence, ruler no, where the towers reside and military equipment was stored in underground rooms. Unfortunately, the tower and part of the wall were disassembled conquistadors. By the way, these are the Spanish and Portuguese conquerors of the 15th century. 7th century conquered new lands in America and others regions. They are known for conquering civilizations such as the Aztecs and the Indians for gold and fames. 1983, Sacsayhuaman included in the list UNESCO World Heritage Sites. For residents of Peru, it is not just a historical place, a sacred center where every year 24th June celebrates the holiday of Inter-Mason Festival, which gathers many spectators and glorifies the sun, god in the Island of Birds, or Rapa Nui, located in the southeastern part of the Pacific Ocean in 600 kilometers from the coast of South America. This isolated corner was open Dutch sailor Jacob Roggenen, 1722, in Easter Resurrection, which gave it its modern name. For centuries, the islanders lived in complete isolation, developing a unique culture. Rapa Nui gained worldwide fame, thank you Mother Giant statue, which were created by local masters from the 10th to the 16th century. These stone statues stand on ritual platforms. Oh my best, the highest of them reaches 24 meters and weighs more than 80. Some statues have headdresses from the red stone, which add its greatness. And mystery local legends claim that in Mother lies the magical power of ancestors, and the first forest island, Hotu Matua, statues carved in rock, mines located in the center of the island. You can still see illegal mothers there, as if working on they had a sudden urge. But the biggest mystery: how did these giant figures move across the island? The scholars have not yet arrived at unanimous opinion about the methods of transportation of these colossus. Today, island pasture protected by Rapa Nui National Park, which occupies almost half the island's territory. Since 1995, the park is included in the UNESCO World Heritage List, protecting unique cultural landscape and ancient relics for future generations. Baalbek in Lebanon, of the most impressive places in the Middle East. Where it is still possible, see ancient megaliths. This archaeological site, 3 huge stone blocks survived, each of which weighs about 750 to Rimleon. They were used as the foundation for the Temple of Jupiter. These blocks hurt not only by their size, but that's because their surface ideally processed. They are raised to a height of 8 mandali on slightly smaller blocks, but no less amazing southern stone located 500 meters from the Temple of Jupiter. Its weight is approximately 150 and it is considered most processed stone in Baalbek. Size inspires awe. Modern engineers assume that lift and move such a mass could have only the most powerful cranes move like a goose, and that is provided there is a good road represents. The question remains open: which one same technology and knowledge possessed by ancient builders Baalbek to move and install such colossal stone blocks? This puzzle continues to excite the minds of scholars and researchers from all over the world. At the end of the last century, archaeological work under the Temple Hill in Jerusalem brought amazing discoveries. Researchers discovered remains megalithic structures who became part of southern foundation Western Wall-ancient Temple of Solomon. This layer was hidden in the earth for thousands of years and became available for observations only since 1996. When was the Western Wall Tunnel opened, about 500 meters long. It passes from Via Dolorosa Street to the Arch Wilson. In this tunnel, 4 huge stone blocks were discovered like giant blocks. In basketball, they are placed on smaller stone sizes. These huge monoliths were brought from the rock mines located in western Jerusalem. Question about how exactly ancient builders moved and placed such massive stones remains a mystery. Archaeologists and engineers still rack their brains. Theme: what technologies could the builders possess to cope with the tasks which would have consumed the most today? Powerful modern mechanisms. In the city of Aksum, located in Ethiopia near the shores of the Red Sea, mysterious basalt walls are located. These monumental Beliskia mazes, with its size and masterly execution, The highest of them reaches 33.5 meters tall and weighs about 500 tons. The steles are smaller in size, varies from 20 to 24 meters. Their carefully processed surfaces, decorations, intricate ornaments, giving stones, special significance and mystery. Many steles lie in disarray, and some destroyed. Local legends tell of the giant Cyclops who once possessed the ability to melt stone. Upon delivery, the giants poured the molten mass into the formand. Then the dried blocks were sanded and polished to perfect smoothness. Digging in showed the results, that earlier these steles stood on pedestals of these. The posts represented a three-spoke platform complex from massive basalt plates, and went under the hill of Bt Georgestone to create these. Colossus, achieved in stonemasons' locations. Only a few kilometers from the installation site, like ancient buildings, could transport and install such heavy monuments. Still remains one of the greatest secrets of architecture and engineering of the ancient world: pyramids and megalithic structures, origin and age, which still remains a mystery, can be found in different corners of the world. For example, they are located on the bottom of the Bahamas, bank in the area of the islands of Andros and Bimini. There are models on the island of Panapa and 92 artificial islands. Also, in the shallow waters of the archipelago Carolinian Islands, in the Pacific Ocean, similar structures in the USA rocks were discovered at the bottom of the lake. Wisconsin, and also on the bottom of the sea near the Japanese island of Unaguni. These are the discoveries along the coast of Uguni. Arouse special interest because there at a depth of 6 huge stone blocks with clear lines were found. They were first discovered in 1995. Japanese aqualunkist Arataki Kimura reported his discovery to marine seismologists from University of Okinawa. Schoolboy devote 10 years to the study of these submarines' construction equipment and came to the conclusion what in front of him remains of the ruined historic city. 1997, a group of researchers under the leadership Hinoka conducted underwater surveys. A professor of geology shot from Boston University confirmed what a block on the shore, young age, actually have artificial origin Zorazkara, which in Armenian means stone army. This is ancient megalith located at an altitude of 1770 monos, the mountain plateau. In the Sinyok region of Armenia, just 3 kilometers from city Sisianan, this mysterious weapons have, and second name crowbars, or burning stones, are located in this complex numerous vertical stands, stones some of which have round holes in the upper part. The age of this place has not yet been established exactly, is assessed by 1,000 to 7,700 years. In 2009, Starkar was declared a historian. Cultural reserve Zorat. Kar represents a field Sipana stone slab Saul are counted in the complex 223 andesitic or basalt plates. Weight up to 08.30 tons and length. Up to 1.5 tons, up to 2 goals, 80 to 10 meters. Some stones are arranged in not very even rows, stretching from southeast to northwest of all, located in the center of the row, stone on which side the corridors are visible. There is a stone box near this place, which supposedly served tombs. 80 stones represent a special mystery, with holes diameter 40, 50 millimeters, which are made in the upper part. Holes appear rough and in some cases sprinkled under the angle. This indicates conical sharpening on both sides. Inner-facing stone preserved better than on the surface of the monoliths themselves. Today, 37 standing stones with 47 holes are preserved. What does the sun care? One of the most interesting and mysterious ancient structures, these amazing structures of the past keep many riddles which till now cause spores among scholars and historians. Who and how could build such colossal buildings without modern technology? We can just guess and try decrypt hidden messages of these megaliths. But maybe one day we will be able to unravel the secrets, which they eat already. 1,000 years. Hop from this video, you learned a lot of new and interesting things.